We are in a battle every day, every single day, that the grace of the Almighty allows us to get up. We get up into a battle, right? We are in the battle of the mind to conquer those old belief systems, those paradigms that are not helping us. They are not doing us any service at all. Okay? So you must question what you're thinking about. We are in a battle, my friend. And then, of course, we understand that there's a battle zone. The world. It's movement. This is SantosJr. here, aka Soldier of Self-Mastery, Philosopher of Everyday Victorious Living, at your service right out of Stockton, California. Would you like some coaching? Would you like some consulting? Would you like to connect with me, have some TC? If you don't know what TC is, ask me in the comments, I'll let you know. My connection link will be below, my friend. I'm right here in Stockton, California, at your service. I'm willing to take any challenge that comes at me. I may not have the answer. Actually, the answer doesn't come. Your solution comes from within you. It doesn't come from me. Believe me, you're going to listen to yourself versus listening to me. Okay? So I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to encourage you, inspire you, motivate you, get you to think about where you are right now in life. Get you to think about this battle that you are in, this conflict that you're in. You're in a conflict, my friend. And I say this all the time, that life is a series of reminders. We need to be reminded. You know what? We need people in our lives that are going to help us. We need people in our lives that are going to tell us the truth. We need people in our lives that are going to actually help us elevate to the best level that we can elevate ourselves to. That's the kind of people that I want to associate with. How about you? What kind of people do you want to associate with? You know, they say that if you associate with losers, you will become fill in the blanks. If you associate with winners, you will become fill in the blanks. Now, it is a dynamic thing when you can be able to communicate with somebody that has something that you like, right? Some sort of freedom. In my case, I like to use myself as an example because I used to be a gambler. I was a horrible gambler. Okay, yeah, I thought I won a few jackpots. Yeah, I did. I thought there was times where, you know, as you gamble, you hit a couple of jackpots, but in all actuality, you know what? I sucked at gambling. Okay, that's why I remind myself I am not a gambler. Okay, I used to be a problem gambler. So if you recognize what you're not, and you start reminding yourself of that, right? What you're not. Let me see if I got that right. What we want to do is we want to remind ourselves of who we are. And who we are is tied to who we want to be. You got to have a vision. You got to have a vision for yourself, my friend, today. More than ever, you got to have a vision. Now, I'm going to keep this video short. I'm really excited. You know, we are growing through this journey called life, my friend. And I say this a lot. Life is a series of reminders. I love the person that I've become. I appreciate people like Dean Graziosi, the author of Millionaire Success Habits. I appreciate my Lord, Jesus Christ, first and foremost, because I know that it's through His grace that I can do what I do. And you know what? There's times that I fall down. Now, I'm not falling down doing the same things that I used to do in the past, but there's other areas that we grow and we become familiarized with as we grow on this journey called life. So I'm very grateful. I'm very excited of where I'm going to be next week, next month, because little by little I have a plan, right? You got to have a plan. You have to have a plan. If you don't plan, what's going to happen? People don't plan to fail. They fail because they don't plan. Your life is a spectacular life. You have abilities, you have gifts in your life that could be lying dormant. Or maybe you've tried to elevate yourself and you keep, for whatever reason, you keep failing, or others are pushing you down, and they're not holding you down, because ultimately you are the captain of your ship. You are the one that's going to make the decisions that are going to get you either over here or over there. So we need to be reminded. We need reminders constantly for us to focus on the vision that we need to have up here. My friend, as I said earlier, I reminded myself, I remember a while back, I used to say this to myself a lot in front of the mirror. You know what? You're a sucky gambler. You know what? You suck at gambling. Every time that you go to the casino, you lose money. You get yourself in situations that are very ugly. You do things to yourself. You're not a good gambler. You're not. So you might as well just walk away from it. This is what I used to say to myself. Now, your mouth is a secret weapon for you, my friend. Your mouth is a secret weapon. If you record your mouth, you can't record your mouth. You record your voice. Record you saying things to you that you want to have. Talk to yourself. Record yourself in a future state, right? I am today a free man. I am today a non-gambler. I'm an ex-gambler. Record your voice using affirmations. I am affirmations. In other words, what you want to do is you want to record your voice telling you who you are, right? Who you want to be, where you want to go, and how you plan on getting there. You want to record that and listen to yourself over and over as much as possible. I'm telling you, your voice is going to make such an impact in your life, in your subconscious, more than anybody else's, more than mine, more than my motivation, more than my encouragement, more than my inspiration, my friend. I may be able to lift you up a little bit. You will take you to the next level. I'm telling you, that is one life hack that is extremely, extremely powerful. In fact, I believe that that life hack is probably the most powerful and dynamic exercise that you can do to change your life. Lately, I've been talking a little bit more about positive self-talk. And as I said, life is a series of reminders. You must remind yourself of where you want to be in life, where you want to go. You got to remind yourself until it begins to sink and your subconscious begins to grab a hold of that. And then your subconscious will actually guide you. It'll give you ideas. It'll give you inclinations, like intuition, like your gut voice. Anthony Robbins says that we activate our RAS, whatever that is. It's called the reticular activating system. And that in our mind begins to attract the things that we need once we are moving in a certain direction in life. I'm telling you, this is very, very powerful for people that want to get away from gambling, smoking, bad attitude, anger problems. Whatever it is that you have in your life that you know is destroying you and you want to get away from it. There's a bunch of things that we can do, right? We can read books. We can write in a journal. Actually, you don't have to write in a journal. You can actually record your own notes in your electronic devices. You can do affirmations. You can do dream boards. You can have your own little cocoon, and I talk about that in other videos. In other words, you got to create something for yourself that actually keeps you focused. When you get tempted, your mind will go right back to that thought of where you want to be in life, where you want to go. Right? The more you do, the more you fight temptation, the more you fight these triggers, the more that you prepare yourself on a daily basis, the more strength you're going to have during those difficult moments. Because you got to draw from somewhere, right? It's like when you got a bill and you don't have any money in your home or your wallet, but you got a little bit of money in your savings account, you go to the bank account and you pull that money and you use it. It's the same thing with your life, man. You got to be able to draw from the reserves. And the only way that you're going to fill up those reserves is by putting stuff into it, right? Planting seeds. Like I said, I'm going a little bit overboard. I apologize. I'm going to be ending here. You got to have something to draw from, right? It's good to have a coach. It's good to have a coach until you're on your own 2 feet if you can't get there by yourself. Okay, it's good to have a counselor. It's good to have a book. It's good to have a journal. It's good to have music. It's good to have vision boards, dream boards. It's good to have people, right? Programs, videos. You got to have all of those things. Those are tools. Those are life hacks that you need in order to get yourself to where you want to be, my friend. Nobody's going to get you there. Nobody is going to get you there. Your voice, your vision, your mindset vision of who you are is going to get to you where you want to be. Now, again, I'm going to say this. You are the person that you are because that's what your mind is dictating, right? Who you are today is what you see up here. So if you don't like what you see out here and, living daily, then you got to change this up here. This is absolute, my friend. And believe me, you have the capability, you have the gifts, you have the abilities to do this, and it is all via the grace of God. He's given us all these wonderful tools. I consider myself an asset because I'm only going forward. My transmission is broken. There's no reverse. I'm going forward no matter what, man. No matter what. I'll die in this state. But I'm going to go forward, even if it's little by little. You know what? Turtle. You know what I mean? Slow. Better than nothing at all. So with that said, if you want to connect with Santos, if you need some coaching, you need some counseling, some consulting of some kind, I'm more of a coach, man. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to help bring that stuff right out from the inside of you. And I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do about this? Or how are you going to do about this? All I'm going to be is just an accountability for your life, my friend. And if I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer. Challenge me. With that said, remember to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day daily in spite of and because of, my friend. Peace. I'll see you at the very top on the inside. You want to connect with me? Remember, comment, subscribe, like, and share, my friend. And I will see you at the top on the next one. Peace.